Greg Reynen, a teacher at the Singapore American School, is a finalist of the World's Best Job competition. He will battle it out with 15 others to earn a salary of 150,000 Australian dollars and free accommodation for 6 months. Despite countless interviews and appearances, what do you really know about Greg Reynen? Greg gave us a private tour of his house just before he left for the final leg of the competition in Brisbane, Australia.
Yes, come on in. Stay. All right. This is my house, guys. Thanks for coming for a visit. Here's a photo of the whole family right here. We've got mom, dad, me, and 5 brothers and sisters, along with some spouses and girlfriend in there, and 10 nieces and nephews. So when we get together for Christmas and Thanksgiving and whatnot, it is crazy, and I love it, because there's kids running all over the place. They're laughing, they're crying, there's hugs, there's tears. And they now live in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and New Mexico. It's hard to keep track sometimes. Yeah, we were pretty close growing up. Took turns having a lot of fun and then bickering and then having fun. And, you know, typical brothers and sisters. But me and my little sister kind of got the adventurous exploring genes. I think she's on a flight to Guatemala right now.
With portraits and rugs from various parts of the world decorating his home, it's not hard to tell he inherited the adventurous genes.
I picked these out myself. I was on a short trip to Bali, and I saw this one first because I really, really like sunsets, but all 3 of them just fit together so nicely. I figured I should pick up all 3, and the price was right. So I brought them back, got them framed, and I think they look very nice there. Just reminds me of some of my travels here and there. I've never slept in a hut like that, but I would like to someday. Maybe they have some on one of the islands. This came from... where did this one come from? This one came from Cambodia. Oh, there's an organization in Cambodia called Tabitha Cambodia, and it's set up to help get mostly women off of the streets and get them a trade to help make a living off of. And they make some beautiful, beautiful silks. I have this. I also have the comforter on my bed from there. And when I went there, we went to build houses for the Tabitha organization, and everybody donates some money for the cause, and then we help build the homes there and help get the people from living in tiny little rundown sort of grass huts and get them up off the ground so if it floods, their house doesn't flood, and it's just a much better way for them to live. And it was a really, really memorable experience. I got to play with some of the kids there and just teach them how to play Duck, Duck, Goose and just watch them be totally happy with a stick and a ball. And it kind of gets us out of the mindset that we have to have all these gadgets to be happy in life.
His charity work does not stop there. He also sponsors 2 children in Africa.
I have 2 kids who live, they're not my own kids. I shouldn't say I have kids. I sponsor 2 kids in Africa, Robinson and Rejoice, and they are from Zimbabwe and Uganda. Mm-hmm. And so I sponsor them, and so they get an education, and they get food and medicine, all the time, I guess, and I sponsor them monthly.
Another side to the man that most people would not expect?
Well, I think my favorite probably isn't in this collection. It would be over in my shrine to Lord of the Rings. My favorite DVDs, well, again, I seem very narrow-minded, but again, I'm focused on Lord of the Rings. That's my favorite DVD. So if we want to see those, that's in there. All right, this way. They are right here, set between the statues from the movie, and then I've got my collection of the books in English and Spanish, and as well as a couple of the other lesser-known books, because I'm a bit of a Lord of the Rings nerd, and I think we're all a nerd at heart for something, and I'm a nerd for Lord of the Rings. So I've got my little favorite character from Lord of the Rings would be Gollum, and I actually have a little bit of an obsession right here. I find his character very interesting, how he's totally bent on finding the ring, but yet there's still good inside him, and it's just interesting to watch his character develop. My favorite scene is this one where he's talking to himself, and then he's evil talking to himself, and then he's talking back, and then he's like, wait, where did he go? Because he told the second personality to go away, and then he's all confused. Yeah.
But what makes this man so fit for a rugged job?
I used to do a lot of Taekwondo, and I practiced for about 4 years. I worked up to brown belt, so the next step would have been black belt, but I moved, so I've been here, and I just haven't been able to keep up with it. So I used to go to a lot of tournaments and come home usually with something in my hand. That was pretty exciting. So yeah, that's where they all came from. I got 3 bikes. I've got my commuter bike, which is my old crummy bike that I ride to school every day. Then I have my road racer bike, which is used for triathlons or road races. And then I have my baby, my mountain bike.
So how prepared is he for the final leg of this competition?
I'm about as prepared as I can be. I got a little more homework to do. I'm trying to learn everything I can about the islands of the Great Barrier Reef and everything there is to do there. All of the outdoor adventure activities, the scuba diving, snorkeling, water sports, bushwalking, and I think I'm pretty prepared. You never know what kind of questions they're going to ask you, so that's fine. I think pretty well on my feet, and so I hope to do well at the interviews.
Well, Greg sure seems mentally prepared, but has he packed for the job?
I have packed, and it's pretty lightweight. I've got it all right here in my my hard case, and I've got toothbrush, toothpaste, my passport, and Speedo. I figured that's all I'm going to need. It's just living on the beach, brush my teeth, and I need this to get in the country, so I'm all set. You think I'll need anything else?
The results for the competition will be out on May 6th. In the meantime, we wish Greg good luck.